Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Ray. I've been away for a couple of days. I've been sick. I recovered from oral surgery, and basically now I have an upper respiratory infection. So if you hear me sounding horrible, that is the reason why. So today I'm going to do a reading. A lot of you have asked for a reading on the Alec Baldwin situation. Now, for those of you that are not following the news or don't know like what happened, apparently they were filming this movie and they were on set. The movie is called Rust, I believe. And I don't know all the details, only, what the media feeds us. And apparently this director, this person, this woman, cinematographer, I'm not sure what her role was, Helena or Helena, I don't know how you say it, Hutchins. Basically, she was shot with a prop gun that contained a live round of, I guess, a bullet, and it actually ended up killing her. So, yeah, I'm gonna just do a reading and see what comes up for around Alec Baldwin. Do I believe he's innocent? It's not up for me to say. When I do these readings, I do have to state that, everything is allegedly in here, even though we know the true tea from spirit, and also it is for entertainment purposes only. So, and just have to get that out of the way, because I just want to make sure that everybody knows, though, that, what spirit says sometimes is accurate. And I say sometimes because, again, no psychic is 100% accurate, but I do trust what spirit does give me. Do I believe he's innocent? That, like I said, that's not up to me, but, honestly, the person, and this is not in, defense of anything, but the person that actually was responsible for the props should be the one that's responsible for this, And I do think that now going forward that actors or actresses that are on set using a prop gun should actually test it themselves before actually using it for a scene, just to make sure, both people should be actually testing it. So it's unfortunate, that this happened. My heart goes out to her husband and her son. And anyone else that's ever been impacted by something similar, because I do believe something similar happened in not too long ago, maybe a couple of years ago, in a different movie. But this is the Psychic Tarot deck. I decided to use this rather than the Oracle deck, and I'm going to also use the Dark Mirror Tarot, and since it is Halloween almost, the Halloween Oracle. So I have that and the Dark Mirror Oracle. So I'm going to be busting out all the cards, and we're going to just see what is coming up around Alex, all right? And again, I'm sorry, my rays of light, that I've been a little bit on a hiatus, but, I have to take care of myself and put myself first, too. If I don't, then I'm not able to do videos and stuff for you guys. So thank you for always having my back. And I love you all that are supportive of me and what I do here. All right, so let's get into this. Now, I also will say this, I don't have anything against Alec, but he did do a lot of parodies against someone, that was in office at one point. And I kind of find it almost like this is all karmic in nature as well. Let's say he's innocent and he didn't know about that, that prop gun having a bullet. Regardless, his nature was just like a lot of the mentality of people, to follow the crowd. And yes, it's his job as an actor, to make fun of people, or not make fun of people, but to, act and do funny things, right? Because it is SNL, where he was mimicking this person, but also it's not right, you don't see anybody mimicking of, the people that support the current administration. So, I do believe God sees everything, and again, this is like, it is karmic in nature. That's what I will say. This is what I see and what I feel with the cards. Spirit is speaking about Alec right now. I don't feel like he's in a good place. I do feel like genuinely he feels bad about this. So this does tell me, you know, that on some level that he does have remorse and he does have regret, and it's something that he has to live with. When you take a human life, you know, even if it was an accident, it's something that's on your hands forever, and it's in your consciousness. So I do feel like he's going to have post-traumatic stress. He is going to literally not be able to sleep well for a long time. And it's unfortunate, you know. He is trying to find balance right now. I feel like this is what the next year is all about for him, like getting back into the groove. I don't know if he's going to continue to film, but I feel like he will finish any projects that he has, and then I feel like he may take a little bit of a break. He is trapped in fear because there's a lot of finger pointing. Again, we are living in a culture that a lot of celebs have created themselves, which is a cancel culture. And, you know, creating that cancel culture, it has hurt a lot of people. And it eventually, you know, it all comes back full circle. So the things that they have done to cancel certain people is finding its way back to the same people that created this in that industry in Hollywood, which again is karmic in nature. You know, what you put out into the world, you get back. Destiny, this was, unfortunately, you know, I feel like this was like a part of the destiny. I feel like, again, this was part of what was destined to happen. Do I feel like there's foul play around this? Absolutely. Was he potentially set up? Absolutely. Was this like a sacrifice in some ways? Absolutely. I just feel like, again, there's a cover-up here, and Alec was like used in some ways, and I think that he's going to find out, or he is questioning now, like, was this a setup? And Spirit is kind of telling me, yes, it was a setup. And basically the same people that are in this industry that lift you up set you up to fail. It is a very toxic situation. He's going to have patience. I think his family and his wife and, you know, his friends are going to have to be patient with him. I don't feel he's going to be the same person after this, like for a long, long time. He is going through a deep transformation, so this may even actually set him on a different trajectory. Will he quit acting? I don't think he will, but he possibly may actually do more things or more acts of service to help people. I do feel like there may be a legal case around this, even though, again, he was not the one at fault here. And again, other people may have different opinions, but I just feel like there is a transformation here that he's going to be going through. This is causing deception and envy. So somebody that didn't like him or something that he was doing anymore kind of set him up. I know this is kind of like, even the prop guy, I feel like was set up on some ways. I just see like there's a master hand behind all of this that is not Alec or the prop man. And I think investigations are going to come up to a very either it falls on the prop man, the person that was responsible for the prop, and they'll try to blame it on him. But I feel like literally it's somebody else set both people up. This is a great emotional loss for him. You know, despite how people think he is, I have to be honest, this reading is not looking good for Alec. It's like a part of his soul left when this girl died, when this woman died. He's going to have to stand his ground. He's going to have to defend himself at some point. I don't know what is coming exactly, but I do feel like what is coming is just a lot of judgment, and this is something that is going to be on his reputation. And I do feel like it may impact his career, you know. And in the heart chakra, he has, this is like, he has taken a lot of stuff for granted on some levels, and I think he kind of sees it, but human mortality, your own mortality, you know, and when we're faced with that, it changes people on a greater level. And I think that this has cracked open his heart chakra so he can heal from the toxicity that he once had, you know, making fun of people, having opinions about people. In the grand design of things, none of that even matters. Like, none of that even matters. Like, there are greater things in this life to be worried about than making fun of a president or making fun of other people. Solitude, again, karmic. He's going to have to sit with this for a long, long time. And I do feel like, again, he may kind of retire, or not retire exactly, but slowly ease out of the industry. He's going to have to choose wisely all his decisions and stuff, because he has a lot of backstabbers, people that he's now seeing the true colors, people that are not necessarily being supportive, people that are now like questioning him. And at the end of the day, all he has is memories of love. And this is what I feel like, you know, the woman that actually was murdered, you know, or killed, whether it was an accident or not, her family, like, that's all that they have left are just memories. So it's a painful overall situation. But I do see that this is very satanic, very evil energy around this. And I just feel like there's another, I feel like it was all a setup. So now I'm going to pull from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck and see what messages come through about Alec or this whole situation, just to kind of help and see. And let's get into it. The first card that popped out was Fragmentation. So this is like Alec now being fragmented. It kind of cracked his soul open in so many levels, but it also left him shattered. So it's almost like his soul is split. And when a soul is shattered and split, it's like two different personalities emerge, fragmentation. And it's like now he's having to deal with his shadow side. And, you know, everything that he's said and done. I won't cry for you. So I feel like the spirit of this, of the woman that was murdered, she has a lot of anger on the spirit world. And she is aware that she was taken out before her time. And it was a sacrifice. So there's a lot of anger coming through. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but she's bleeding tears of blood. Which is, it's very scary and eerie because, again, in the manner that she died, this wasn't from a heart attack, you know, this was bloodshed involved, you know, being shot, and then blinded to pain. So I also feel like she was going through something too, where she wasn't entirely happy, and there was some pain around her, on the woman that was killed. I just feel that. I feel that. And then, again, we get naked before the stars. So when we see that, it's almost like there was something going on too. Whoever wanted to eliminate her because, again, there was something going on in her love life, in her realm, that I'm not even aware if her husband even knows, but something very, very dark here. And then we have here addicted. So whoever is the mastermind behind this, I kind of feel like they were very much addicted to this type of thing happening. A very dark, sadistic energy. Again, just, I feel like even Alec may have, you know, unhealthy coping mechanisms. And the child that was meant to be. So I don't know if this is regarding Alec or the woman that was murdered or killed. But I do feel like there are some things here that they're talking about, spirits, about being kind of growing up too soon. And being in this industry, it doesn't surprise me, you know, the actors and actresses that are in this industry. You know, sometimes they're exposed to things and see things as children or young adults that they're not supposed to see, right? Or that it's not normal. And then finally, I'm going to use Stacey DeMarco's Halloween Oracle deck. I love this deck. And we're going to just see what comes out, okay? So, let's get into it. Oops. I'm actually using the cinematography or cinematographic. I don't know how you say that, but it's the mode on my camera phone. So when I'm filming this, I'm actually filming it in cinematography in that kind of mode. So I'm trying to think of the word on how it's spelled. But all right. First card we have here is forgiveness, reducing burden. So I think Alec wants her to forgive him. I feel like right now there's a lot of pain, and I think that she does forgive him. Again, she's more angry at whoever is behind her murder, you know, the sacrifice. Dawn, the light after darkness. So Alec does have light coming to him in the future. You know, this will be something that will be in the past, but it'll always weigh heavily in the present for him. But I think that this is like transformative on so many levels. And then we have winter, the sacredness of pausing. So he might be very, very quiet for a while, like I said, during the winter months, which is like December, January, February. Again, it's not like he's going to be out in public celebrating a lot. This is an emotional and a very mentally exhausting thing to go through. Skulls of stars, infinite possibilities. So a lot of things can happen between now, this reading, and then. I just pray that he doesn't get darker thoughts of harming himself, because again, I'm not familiar too much with Alec, but when I tune into his energy, I just feel like this is something that is very traumatic, and I just feel like he will be very angry at himself, and he blames himself on some level, even though he may not verbalize it. Jack-o'-lantern is protection. So I do feel like a lot of people are trying to protect him from, you know, prosecution or getting the blame. And honestly, like I said, and you know, I always keep it real here on my channel. I don't see him being the person that like wanted to do this. Like, I feel like, again, innocence, but again, a lot of people and other readers may see something differently, and it's okay. Vampire emotional intelligence. So again, I feel like there are energy vampires, literally. I feel like a lot of darker energy, and you know, again, blood. The vampire is symbolic of blood. So this is sorry. Let me just clear my throat. Sorry, guys, you have to hear all of this. I'm not editing it out. I keep it real here. But this is a blood sacrifice. And I just will say that. So, my prayers go out to everyone involved in this and into the world. I hope that everybody can find healing. All of my readings are on sale, 30% off, with the exception of emergency readings until October 31st. You can go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Also join my Patreon for additional insights. That's www.patreon.com/psychicmediumray. And I do have a Halloween event. It's an online event where I will be reading people. You can go to my my website. It will be listed there today. Or you can go to the community section here on YouTube later today, or even on my Facebook page or my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, you can go to the link in my bio and click on that, and it will take you straight to the online Halloween event. And then I do have an another event coming up on November 27th. It's actually the day after Black Friday. And it is going to be in Austin, Texas. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to all of that. And thank you guys for your amazing support. Again, if you have other reading requests, leave it in the comment section below. And many blessings and love and light. All right. Bye, guys.